All right, divine friends, it is Monday, but it is also a full moon. So those of you that are not new here, you know Monday is moon day if I make it on time on Monday, which this week I have, you guys. Let's give me a round of applause for that one. Okay, but anyways, we have a full moon in the sign of Capricorn, and it is also Hekate's day. So I always feel like that makes things extra potent. Okay, and we also have the energy of Mercury going retrograde today as well. Now there will be a message for the week coming up. I'll probably upload that after this. So that is not what this is, but we are about to just tie into the energy and see what message Mother Hecate has for us about this full moon and what she needs us to know about it to go forward. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's dive in, good friends. Calling out to the great Mother Hecate, one who has dominion over land, sea, and sky. Goddess of many faces and many names, what is the message you have regarding this full moon in the sign of Capricorn? What is this message you have for your children? I ask that the message is clear and I know exactly what it is that it means. All right, we have the owl on the bottom of the deck, wisdom, knowledge, learning, and insight. We have grain, moon, patience, success is on the way, going with the flow. And we have the moth, transformation, ending beginnings, it's soul growth. And we're going to do one more. We have dolphin, happiness, positivity, success, and fun. Okay. So I feel like there is an energy of harmony coming in, excuse me. All right, I feel like harmony coming in because there has been like this beautiful transformation. I'm getting like beautiful endings. Almost that there is this growth that has taken a lot of us out of cycles that are no longer serving us. Okay, and this moon is a lot about garnering the success that is on the way, that you are about to bring in. So I feel like this moon is going to be good for energy of stabilizing, grounding, because one, Capricorn is already about that energy, right? But not only that, bringing in the energy of success and using the energy of alchemy and alchemy of your transition, and how you are alchemizing, like through your own alchemization and the transformation of your emotions, spiritual barriers, blockages, right? There is a new form that has been created, hence the reason why alchemy is coming through. Okay, and utilizing this energy of this transformation to get us to this point where success is coming in and harmony is coming in is what it is that it's all about, is what it is that I'm getting. And if you think about it, the sun is in the sign of Cancer, Mercury is in the sign of Cancer, right? And we have the moon in the sign of Capricorn. So really tying into things that we greatly care about, and also things that we have already tried before in the past that may have not worked out before may be prevalent. But the thing is I'm getting that sometimes things didn't work out before because there was so much wisdom to be gained along the way for success. And I feel like you've learned that. You've learned those lessons. You've learned those or like you've gone through those trials and tribulations that spirit needed you to do so you can be successful. And it was like almost like I was looking at Hecate's altar and the garlic, and I was getting the image of peeling back the layers before you actually get to the garlic, before you actually get to the like the inside, right? The actual, like, what is it? Garlic is a bulb. And I feel like that's a metaphor or a message for peeling, like the layers that had to be peeled back before you could even enter into the actual thing, right? And also garlic is protection. So it's like as the layers were being peeling back, it was a point of protection, and it's like divine timing. So now it's time to kind of like revisit things because you've done so much transformation. You can call in that success. You can call in those manifestations, right? The protection card just fell out as well. So I want to say be sure to also be calling in protection as well as putting up your protections during this full moon. So don't forget about your wards. Don't forget about your protection spells this full moon as well. Is there anything else you have to say, Mother Hecate? All right, we have bondage and destiny. Ooh, unresolved past, fear, and salvation. Okay, so the thing is really tying into and making sure that you are in a place where you are breaking through anything that is keeping you from moving in your fluid destiny, if that makes sense. All right, and you're breaking free, I feel like, of some fate that was really tied to fear, that was really tied to, I'm getting like wounded ego, and saying goodbye to these things and putting them to rest, putting them to bed, putting those things to bed and truly stepping into your power and your safe haven, if that makes sense. And this energy is a part of the transformation you need to be sitting in when you are calling in that success. And I feel like working on putting any last things to rest, to bed, right? Putting these things to rest, to bed, letting out the fear so it doesn't have control over you is, and letting go of that is literally what is going to help solidify this transformation. Because again, it's not about just working our rituals. It is about the work that is getting done on the inside to be able to start to manifest and work in a new reality. Because when we are feeling more powerful, more confident, we act that in the world. And I think that people get confused when we say our inner worlds match our external worlds, because it's the energy that we're commanding. It's the boundaries that we're laying. And it's that charisma and magnetism that's embedded in that energy that is attracting the things that we want, right? And just think about it in terms of people that you know that can just like, everybody's always trying to like give them stuff, right? Like my little sister, she can freaking go in anywhere and people are trying to just give her things, give her things, give her things. She was like 7 years old and manifested a hot dog maker, quite literally. Okay, it's that type of energy. It's embodying that type of energy. And she knows like people are just going to give her things, right? And it's also like knowing like, oh, my team has me, I always have what I need right on time, right? It's that energy where your internal world is affecting your outer world. And that's why this transformation and solidifying it and doing that work is so important, good friends. Okay, so review anything that you feel like is holding you back. Maybe do some divination, release that, do some like your release workings, and focus on, while you're releasing and transforming these fears, right? You're transforming those fears into blessings, into positive energy, into protection. Okay, because the energy is there, so why not utilize it? Why not transmute it? Why not alchemize it? Okay, now this is the message that I'm getting, and we're kind of getting close to 10 minutes here. This is the message that I'm getting for this full moon. I love you guys, and I hope everyone has a great full moon.